Hey, honey. I just listened to your message. I've been running around a little bit today, kind of trying to help here or there. And I want to thank you, first of all, for being so open about what you're going through and how you're feeling. It means a lot to me that you felt like you could. This is kind of a new feeling for me because I hadn't really kind of had family in a while. And it feels really good. I'm sorry, for your sadness, but I'm, like I said, grateful that you feel like you can share that with me because it's real and it's life. I think I felt like you were being a little bit hard on yourself. Even talking about like manifesting the discomfort in the house right now. This is a kind of crazy time cosmically. And it's difficult at times because we know something's got to change. We aren't quite comfortable. We know something's ahead, but we aren't sure what it is. And if we have any doubt, things are happening that make it real clear that we're going to have to do something else. And so, feel it all. And instead of thinking that you brought this on, I'd like to think that the divine has to help propel you in a direction that works better for you. And I feel so much for you wanting to be in the stillness and the quiet. A lot of us right now are needing that. I need that. I've turned down like 3 invitations today to go do stuff because it just feels nice being in my little itty place with me and the energy in this space. Of course, everything has energy, everything has vibration. I talk to my place all the time. I talk to about everything all the time. And I'm very blessed because right now, and from the time I walked in here, it was like this little place had its arms around me. So I'm sorry that you don't have that, place where you can kind of seek peace during this kind of tumultuous time. We're going to get to the other side of it. And they're saying, what, like February 20th or something? The plan that the divine, I'll just say it that way, has prepared for us will reveal itself. It's about, right now it's kind of about endings, about letting go of things that don't work to make room for the new things that are coming up. And I do think, if it's possible, being able to kind of rest in solitude, to be at peace is almost like essential. One thing that came to me, I don't know how you could do it budget wise, but you've got like Oak Mountain right there. Sometimes, I can't remember if they have cabins there, but sometimes they can just kind of be cool. Again, you're welcome to come here. I mean, I can't do birdie, but, it'd be a little snug, but it wouldn't matter. We have each other now. Not that maybe we didn't, even if there was physical distance between us. But I'm so grateful that as we're entering this new time, that we're in each other's lives, to know that we have somebody who loves us and thinks and believes similarly, that we can share the journey with as we kind of go through the ups, downs, and rounds. try to get outside if you can. I don't know what the weather's like there, but I know that, that helps. Like, you did the right thing. I mean, you headed to the botanical gardens. I had to sit in a park yesterday for like 2 hours. Somebody kind of hurt my feelings or upset me, and I had to reflect. I was really mad at me instead of her because she stated what she wanted and needed, and I had done something I didn't really want to do for her that morning. Instead of saying, I kind of need to do this, I kind of need to do that, take care of myself. And of course, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't think about other people. But, she and I are close enough friends. I could have just said, it just didn't kind of the morning. and I love you, but I kind of need to do this instead. And so I was really mad at me that she could be authentic and do what she needed to do, take care of herself. She wanted me. And so anyway, I think what we're seeing going on in the world, I mean, for people with heart, with compassion, who really care about other people, this is a really difficult time to be on this planet. I mean, it is. What came to me this morning, I don't know if this helps at all, is that what's going on in the collective is like a mirror of what's going on within ourselves. Any unhealed parts of us. And I think through grace and through the cosmos, the planet, stars, moon, sun, all of it, we're just kind of being forced to look at it. But I don't know, I saw this thing earlier today from this one guy that I kind of like on YouTube, where he basically just said, today's the day to let it go, to forgive others, forgive ourselves, understanding that everything we've ever done was the best we could do in that moment in terms of where we were, with our growth. And kind of be gentle with yourself today. Don't be hard on you about anything, about feeling the way you feel or thinking that you brought about something. Everything that's happening is for our highest good. And it may not feel good, but we're getting really close to getting to the other side of this. And I think it's going to be beautiful. Try thinking about, and you probably are, if you want to manifest something, just keep imagining what you want your life to look like. Think about a place, that would feel good, for you and Birdie. Whatever you need. You've gone through a really tough time over the last couple of years or more. I don't even know. You don't have to like that job. I meant, you're an artiste. And I guess, though, hopefully it's brought some people into your life who think like you do. But I just want you to know that I heard you. I heard everything that you said, that I care, that I love you. Except for kind of like that little blip yesterday. I don't know what's going on with me, but and maybe it's in part, our reconnecting. I'm feeling a lot of peace. Just kind of accepting of what's going on in the larger picture, and that I'm going to have my answers. In fact, I'm going to read you something that had popped up for me. It's kind of hard. I like to have a plan. And nothing, is ready to come together. I know it's coming. I know that something's getting ready to change. But, oh, here's what that one guy said. You're supposed to say, I can let go of the past now. I can forgive others. I can forgive myself. And let's see here. I hope I wrote it. Oh, yeah, here we go. I don't know if this helps you at all, but I'll share it. You do not need to have every step mapped out. Clarity grows as you move. Give yourself permission to learn as you go, and let the journey reveal what you need next. And I think that's kind of what's happening. I'm plugging into doing some things. I'm going to go to the 6-week thing. I signed up for it today about, what are my spiritual gifts and where could those best be put to use. So I'm not necessarily where I want to be in terms of like community, but I decided I'm going to be present in it, and that they're good things. I got led to this church yesterday, and I was arguing. I was just like, I thought I was going to watch this Unitarian service. Anyway, there was every reason in the world I was there. And one thing, which was a total surprise, it was Epiphany Sunday. There was a card with a word stuck in the bulletin, and I didn't see it till church was ending, and I had to ask this woman ahead of me, "What is this?" And she said, "We do this every Epiphany. It's a word God wants you to have for the year." and and mine said, "Path." And sorry, I was lying down, and I started laughing, and I said, "Of course it is. I mean, I know I got one. I just don't know what it is yet." And so I'm going about things like I'm kind of preparing for that path and not knowing where. It could be right here, I decided. I just don't know. Anyway, it's hard to be in the uncertainty sometimes. And it's sure hard to be in a place that you don't feel right. That's what happened to me in Gainesville. I was living in a church office, and it turns out the guy was so bad that they were putting devil effigies in the yard. I was like scared. Uh, and I was like, God, what is this about? If nothing else, it sure made me appreciate where I am right now. So, and I spent some time when I was there at Temple of the Universe, and all that. So you don't even have to try to make sense of it right now. Just feel however you got to feel. Crying is good. It is. It's a release. But if you're doing a bunch of it, it just too means it's like a message. Let's go do something where maybe we don't have to cry so much. And I'm here to support you any way I can. If I had the money and I just blew everything, over the holidays and for my birthday, I'd find a place for us to go run off to. I don't know what your work schedule is, and I know you're kind of waiting too to find out about that job. It's, believe me, you're such a beautiful soul. You've been given a whole lot of gifts, and you've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. But God does not want either of us to suffer. I think He would like for us to have some lightness of being. And I am getting there. I don't know quite what's wrong with me, except all that stuff going on in the sky just really was something. I mean, that moon leading the way to Jacksonville, my stopping in McClenny, where Chris had been, and that healing, and then the sunrise the next morning, and then the sun pillar that showed up, first time in 70 years. And I hadn't even posted it, but I got up at like 4:36 in the morning to see that full super moon. And the sky was all cloudy and it was kind of cold. I'm sitting out there, in the dark going, Teresa, what are you doing? I'll be darned if when it was supposed to go full, if the clouds didn't open. And then there was a halo with color around the moon. So God's working. All the divine stuff is working in our favor. Um, but right now, it's kind of confusing. We kind of know where we're supposed to be or where we're kind of not supposed to be, really. That's what I'm trying to say. But we're going to get clarity. And so, and then too, bless your heart, I forgot, you also are in your cycle. So, and that can be a gift too, that it lets you kind of get out some of those um, feelings of sadness or things not being the way you want. I want to say you are so loved. I think one reason I've been so joyful and so peaceful is knowing you're there in my life again. I got a little scared thinking, well, maybe not. And with Tyler, it feels a little like deja vu all over again, where he reached out for my birthday. Love ya, miss ya, gonna see you soon. And then nothing. Um, I have no control. I set up a little altar for him because that's what I was told inwardly that I needed to do. So I got out his picture again and took my favorite angel and have her looking over him. I continue to send him love. And I think, I could help. But if he doesn't think so, I can't. And I could be wrong. I mean, but it would be I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not going to go too far down that path. I just have to accept doors close and doors open, and we're headed for a brand new day. So I want you to trust too. And I want you not to feel alone. I want you to feel supported and heard. You make videos for me or voice messages anytime you want to, because it just makes me feel loved too. And, like maybe I hope I'm a safe place. I want to be a safe place for you so much. I'd do anything I could to try to make your life easier and a little more gentle, because it's hard when we're little gentle spirits and souls. But that's part of what makes us beautiful. I mean, it can be hard. It can be really hard. Trust that, there's always a gift in the struggle, that it propels us in directions that we might not necessarily have thought we were going to go, and maybe don't even want to. But then, something right happens. Something, we don't ever know when magic's going to happen, and something good and best ever thing that ever happened in our lives. Be gentle with you. Be gentle. You do whatever you need to feel safe and loved. And you've been trying to do some heavy work relationship wise. And it's okay for to let somebody kind of hold you up. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna send you some beautiful light and a whole lot of love, and ask all the angels to come be with you. Let's see if I can get this going here. Maybe I can send it to you right now. I want you to feel held and supported, where you can breathe easy and receive all that love. And know there's somebody here to catch you. I don't think God would have put us back together if I couldn't do that. Or maybe you do that for me sometime. We're not alone. You're not alone. And life doesn't have to be hard all the time. You do whatever it is that you need to do to make your soul sing. Because it isn't all just suffering, honey. Or like paying your dues or whatever. I think that in this new iteration, we aren't going to have to learn through challenges and like heartbreak and things. And the challenges, I think we're going to get to grow and learn and develop from love. Anyway, think about what you want your future to look like. See yourself in it. And if I'm in it somewhere, well, let's just go run away from home or do whatever we got to do. Again, you're welcome. I can't do Birdie here because they won't let me. And I don't know what your money situation is, but if you can even run away from home for a night, be it at that state park, Gunnersville, even one night maybe in an Airbnb, someplace beautiful. It sure did my heart good being at that place in Gainesville. I had a friend that was supposed to be with me the whole time, and then she got sick. And I was really sorry about that because I really wanted her to experience it. But at the same time, I admit I was glad because I had forgotten how much I loved being in that place by myself. So it worked out perfectly. I had that first evening, and then the people came for my birthday, and that was just so loving and so good. We were all honest with each other about our little hurts and disappointments and our dreams, for tomorrow. And then they went home, and then I was there by myself again. And I wish that for you. If you want that, then I wish that for you. Just dream, imagine. It's okay too. Let's see. Let me show you. I've been cleaning house today. Anyway, if you want to come here, come on. We probably maybe could afford a cabin nearby or something. I don't know what your time off is like or anything. You tell me. I love you. You're all good. You're all good. Everything you're feeling is fine. It's good. It's right. And I always say, feel however it is you need to feel. Just don't ever, if you can help it, get stuck there. I've gotten stuck there a few times. And that's not good. But it's also not good to not feel and to express it. Thank you again for sharing with me. I love you. And let me know what, if anything, I can do to help other than pray, which I will, and lift you up and dream for you. Tell me what it is I know about the job, and I'm dreaming about that for you. Everything's going to be all right. You're going to be exactly where you need to be. And this, of course, has helped you know what you don't want. I'm sorry that we have to kind of go through that sometimes. So, may you, I say this every day, feel safe today. May you feel loved. And may you, which you already are, may you be love. See, I'm going to send you some real good stuff. I'm going to get centered here in a minute. I love you.